Hey guys, another episode of Bikes with Drew here. Whoa, bit of a change. So, in one of the last videos I was telling you guys about how we were going to go on a camping trip across Canada and that we were going to make like a video blog about that as well, or a vlog. So all the camping stuff that I had was all strewn all over the place, disorganized, etc. So I went ahead and I built some shelving. I'm going to spare you guys a video of me putting that together. There's hundreds of them online if you want to, on YouTube. If you want to figure out how to build shelves in your garage, you could spend 3 weeks picking out the right design and all that stuff. So anyways, went ahead and did this. One of the cool things that I was able to do though was add a bike stand into it, or something to hold my bike, I should say, when I'm working on it, as well as some fun LED lighting. So anyways, I thought I'd let you guys hang out with me so I can put in the last hook. I've got kind of a flat base right here where I can hang the bike through the top tube on, and then I've got a hook on either end here. So by having those hooks, I'll be able to hang on to the handlebars, but not only just for bikes though, it's also going to be something good if I'm hanging something that I want to work on or whatever. So it's really just an extra added thing that I wanted to have. And it's not going to take up too much space, but it's going to make a huge difference later on or with other projects if I need it. So hang tight here. We're going to put in this last hook, and then we'll get to the bike stuff. All right, so title of the video is Change of Plan, and there is a bit of a change of plan with what happened. Check this out. Yep, this is another bike. This is a Jamis Komodo 1. I'm going to say it's either a 2009 or a 2010. I'd have to go back and check the catalogs. But back when I got into mountain biking, my first ever serious mountain bike was a Jamis. And I remember looking through the catalog, and the Komodo was their aggressive, hardtail, dirt jumper, hybrid kind of thing. And I saw one on the local classifieds for less than $100, and I said, you know what, I can't not pick up this frame. I wanted this thing so bad when I was a kid, and the option now to pick one up and continue on with the Project Hardtail. We should name actually what we're doing, maybe just Project Hardtail. Continuing on with Project Hardtail, switching over from the Trek 4500 that I've been working with, and then continuing on with the Komodo and making this my hardtail that I start to run. I mean, less than $100, guys. Just the tires alone. Yeah, they're used and they're a little worn, but just the tires alone are worth more than $100. So anything else, as well as the frame that I can get off of this, is great. I do have a whole whack more parts that I ordered. I got refunded for a bunch of stuff because of, you know, shipping to Canada during COVID and all that. So I went with a few more reliable sellers to get some things here and make sure they actually make it, not necessarily from China. So what I'm going to do is, once all those parts come in, plus the parts I already put into the 4500, I'm going to make the Komodo like super badass. And all the parts I have, the best ones I'm going to keep and put on here. And then I'll have a second bike, which I haven't really decided yet if I'm going to keep it as kind of a loaner when I have friends over that don't have their own bike to ride, or I might, you know, sell it and maybe pay to have this thing powder coated. I've been talking to the wife, and you know, she she suggested that I go with an oil slick paint job on this, which at first I was kind of hesitant, but once I've got it all cleaned up and all the parts that I like, it might be kind of cool actually to have an oil slick. And one of the cool things about Jamis as well is that if you go through their website, they'll send you copies of the decals that they use on their frames, so I wouldn't have to worry about losing the Komodo 1 and the Jamis logo on here. I could have the whole thing painted and then put the decals back on however I want, and you know, still have it like that. So the next couple of videos, it is an entire change of plan. I'm not going to work on the 4500 anymore. I'm going to be working on the Komodo 1. You know, everything from taking the rubbers off of this. I'm probably going to keep these tires and then have 2 sets, because these are some really nice kind of street / dirt jumper tires. And then I've got the good cross-country tires from the 45. You know, and things like swapping out the pedals. I do have a new cassette, new chain ring, hydraulic brakes on the way. I've got a whole bunch of stuff coming. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to take all the best parts and all my favorite parts combined, put them all onto this, and then put everything else onto the 4500, and then either keep it as a loaner or, as I said, sell it, right? So I'm super excited. There's lots of cool stuff coming up. We're about a month to 6 weeks away from our road trip across Canada as well, so that's going to be super exciting. Lots of really cool things happening with the channel. You know, I've got some subscribers that are starting to start subscribing, and comments are coming, so the channel's growing. I'm super excited about that. I'm humbled though. If you want to hit the like button, or if you want to subscribe, that's amazing. If you don't, that's cool too, so don't worry about it. But yeah, hopefully you guys stick around and watch some of the cool stuff that I'm going to be doing, building up this old hardtail into something awesome. And yeah, I've got some cool hacks too along the way. I know for sure I'm going to have to rebend the derailleur hanger, and that's something, there are videos on YouTube on how to do it, but this is definitely kind of a bike hack if you want to avoid paying for a new derailleur hanger, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah guys, go ride your bike, have a good time, and we'll see you around.